some hip mobility exercises. Laying down on your back, legs bent up. Just let yourself relax and let all the tensions go. Breathe comfortably. Just a few variations in this hip sequence. Remember, always be comfortable when you do these moves. So first one, you could simply bring a knee towards the chest. In a mobilizing way, you could just gently move it forward and back as you're breathing in and out. Just to help get that little bit of movement. If you want to stretch a little bit more, you could bring knee to chest and let the opposite leg straighten out and lengthen. You can experiment with the position too, whether it's closer to midline or further away, to find that place where you feel the stretch works best for you. You could return the leg bent up, place the ankle on the opposite thigh and gently open the knee outwards. Keep those pelvises stable and just feel that opening of the hip space. Again, it could be held or a little bit of a gentle movement. If you want to deepen the stretch in the hip, you could gently bring the other leg towards you. Make sure your shoulders and neck are comfortable as you do this. Protect your knee if you need. You could just flex your foot up a little. Be mindful of keeping the openness space of the hip. Another variation is to drop the foot and take the leg out wide and long. Keep the ankle on the thigh and drop the knee open. Keep the pelvis stable when we're coming into that figure 4 hip stretch. Remember to keep breathing. And then you can release it out. Maybe just do a few pelvic tilts, a little loosening of the back. You could try the other side. So, knee to chest. Could be a little dynamic to begin with. Just a bit of moving in and out as you breathe. A lot of stretching is about feeling it, not just forcing it. So be checking to see. You could tuck it in and take the other leg long. Experiment whether it feels better midline or a little out. Notice when you move the hip how it might influence the pelvis, so be conscious of these sorts of things. You could place the ankle on the opposite thigh in that hip cradle opening. Again, it could be held or a little dynamic. Getting that movement. A feeling of space around the hip. You could deepen it, bringing the opposite knee in. Flex the foot if you need to, protect your knee. You could release it out in figure 4. Knee open. All these different places, the stretch will just feel different in the different places. You might find you need it more in one area than another. And in one other way, sometimes just to get a bit of outer hip stretch, most of these are more into the inner hip. You could come back with that foot on the opposite, arms a little out to the side and roll the legs over to the side. So you just feel that stretch through the side hip. This goes a bit more on the inward rotation of the hip rather than turning it outwards. So both sides. And roll it. Remember to breathe. It's nice with mobility exercise to just relax and enjoy it. Don't try to feel like it's got to be a big strong workout. And coming back out. Nice listen.